Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm so excited to be here today. And of course, I want to thank you so much for choosing to learn with money. I'm always super excited when I see a new person coming here. And I always want to ask you to do me a favor. If this is your first time and you really think that this video gives value to your life, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel so that you won't miss any other video. And also, in addition, that's helping this show to grow and reach to many people who need this life lesson experience that can help them to transform their lives, of course. So today I have this message for you guys: the difference between wisdom and knowledge. Do you know many people go to school for knowledge, but they don't go to school for wisdom? You don't find wisdom to school. Where do we get wisdom? Are there some people who have wisdom, and how can we learn from them? That's pretty much the question is that every one of you is asking himself or herself. It is very true, but I want us to find this answer in the Bible. I know many of you think, oh, I go to church, I don't know this, I go to church every Sunday, so I won't need to learn this from a man. But it is very factual. Let's read this one from Proverbs. And I'm going to just not give like a general view because my Bible is just a study Bible. So it's pretty much talking about wisdom and the knowledge. And this wisdom is from Solomon. But this is what it says: knowledge is good, but a vast difference stands between knowledge, which is having the facts, and the wisdom, which is applying the facts to the real life. So most of us are always trying to find the knowledge, and we are able to get knowledge. But I want to tell you, no matter how vast the knowledge you have is, it won't take you anywhere until you are able to have the wisdom of knowing exactly how to apply that. So if you know the difference between the knowledge and the wisdom, then you know the way. And also in this way, when you are able to apply the knowledge that you learn, you get to know what works and what doesn't work. So the next time, you know what you are going to learn. Most of the people do from high school to the bachelor's, from bachelor's to master's to PhD. That's very great. But it doesn't mean you have wisdom. No. There is no wisdom there. So wisdom is about being in a position to apply the knowledge. That's why most of the time you will find this older person has just barely accomplished anything, but whatever he accomplished in his life, he has gained wisdom on how things work. Whether they went to school or they didn't go to school, they might have wisdom that can help you to attract the life that you want to have in your life. Are we getting this? So I understand that you think, oh, I went to school, so I have too much knowledge. I can do anything. But I want to tell you, there's a big difference between what you learn from school and what you apply in life. So what you apply in life is what takes you where you need to go. But most of the time when you finish school, actually you go to work, that's when you get knowledge. So I want to tell you, many of you, whatever you are doing in your life, just to know that the best way to really learn is to put things into practice. I remember on my first job, I was surprised when it needed me to do much things that I have never even thought about. My degree in business management with concentration of logistics and operations was not applicable to the work that I was doing. I was like, what? Like, how did I go to school? I was just applying just a few things I even actually learned on my own. That's why sometimes some people feel like, oh, you go to college and it becomes useless. There's no need of going there. But I want to tell you the truth. Going into primary, high school, secondary school, go to college, help you to get to where you learned how to apply wisdom. Sometimes you are doing something that just concerns with writing and reading and making research. You don't see where you apply mathematics or chemistry or biology. You'll be like, why did I have to learn biology? Why did I learn how, to do multiplication or these complex numbers, polynomials and equations and whatever? But remember, you forget that learning those things helped you to get to where now you are. Now you were able to learn other skills. So you would not skip them and then learn the other thing you learned when you were 20 years old. I bet if you went to university when you were 20 years old and you think your wastage in college, your time you wasted in high school was not worthy, can you imagine what you would be doing for 6 years? You would probably become a drug addict or get married and don't wait for going back to school, and it would be over. So that time had to be there. It is very important. And also, most of the time, sometimes we go through a situation to prepare us for learning how to behave for the next version of ourselves. So it is not bad to be late to do something. You are just acquiring more knowledge. You are learning how to be patient. And you're learning how, to visualize the situation and be like, okay, if this happens, then this happens after. That's wisdom. So learning how to learn. You understand, okay, if this happens, I just look for something else. I just do it. Most of the things in school, they can tell you how to do something, but they don't tell you how to react on what you do. Maybe it will be like, okay, put this here and here, but if it doesn't work, what do you do? So these are the things you learn when you are applying the skills. If you really want to succeed, I want to ask you one favor. Make sure you don't focus on gathering the skills or the knowledge. Focus on applying the knowledge you already have so that you know how it works, and then you will even know which one you are missing, so you will go and gather more. But if you keep gathering, you will end up just having a lot of skills, a lot of knowledge, but will not know how to apply that. And there will be no difference between you and the other people who don't have the knowledge. Because the knowledge that you have is just the knowledge to apply. You just remember King Solomon when he was given, the kid will be like, is this kid yours or it is yours? Those two ladies. So when he decided, okay, I'm now going to kill the baby. Now one of them was like, okay, I would rather see the baby growing and it's not mine. I don't care. But at least the baby survives. And he was like, okay, now I know who's the real one. Who's the real parent. That is applying the knowledge. So you need to put the knowledge in practice. And King Solomon was one of the best kings and the best people that the world has ever had. It's only because he was one of the people who were able to seek knowledge and apply the knowledge. Not just to know things. No. It doesn't work like that. Just say what you know and what are you using that. Because God gives you the knowledge so that you can create something. If you can have just the knowledge and the tools and you cannot create, there is no difference between you and someone else who doesn't have. That's very clear. Your responsibility is to create. Make a situation where the creation is happening. Use the potentials that God has given you through the knowledge and skills. Gather the wisdom that can help you create. That's the God's mission for you. Just go and fulfill the mission. The fact that He has given you the skills, the knowledge, and the potential is because he wants you to be in a position to apply the knowledge and become successful. And I always tell you, if you're not growing, you're dying, because every situation should be improved. Every life should be improved. If what you have is what you have tomorrow, then what you have tomorrow is less than what you have today. That's why you need to gather knowledge so that you can keep applying, and that's how you grow. So my dear friend, I thank you so much, and I hope that this has given you value. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and we are here forever. Let's go.